Hello, everyone, and happy Saturday, happy weekend. How are you doing? Now, today I have on a vintage shirt. It actually says down here, I love the 70s. And this had me thinking about business and how much we sometimes have rejected change in business. We have all sorts of limiting beliefs, maybe from our families, maybe from our spouses, or from our parents that have done things in a different way in their professional life. And then we come and change the world. We, the young generation, say, okay, I'm not going to do that. I want to try something new. I want a change. And then resistance from everyone around you may arise. It has happened to me, and I am pretty sure that you have also experienced this in your business, in your professional life. What to do? How can you embrace change fully and completely without letting anyone or anything distract you from your path? The thing is that you cannot change anything that is happening out there. And thank God, you would be very busy otherwise trying to change people's opinions, trying to convince people about your vision, telling your family that, okay, they need to accept what you are doing exactly, and not put so many questions or look in a very strange way when you say things about your new activity. Now, that is fortunate again that you cannot control what's happening out there. You are only able to control what is happening within. Thank God for this as well. The truth is that once you have everything aligned and clear in your mind, once you have your self esteem up and running at a 100% level, the least, that's when anything that comes from the exterior is going to seem like, okay, that's a nice opinion, thank you, but I think otherwise. And that's it. You will be left with a smile on your face, accepting and understanding other people's views and choices. And yes, this does not seem to be done very easily, isn't it? Well, yes. You take some work that you need to do on yourself, and you need to get up and running with how much are you aligned with what you're doing, because confidence, my fearless friends, comes from you being completely accepting and in control of your vision, your actions, and your values. You need to be doing something in your business or in your professional life, something that is completely representing who you are in your core. Is your business 100% aligned with your values completely? Are you the type of person that puts a lot of passion into what you're doing, but then when it comes to finances, there are some things that you still need to solve? Or maybe you are running a team, you are a manager, and you want the best team spirit, you want harmony, you want productivity, and you want a strong profit for your team. But you may have some limiting beliefs about teamwork, about how to create the best environment for your people so that they grow constantly. You see, my fearless friends, the truth is that we only get those excuses, we get those miniature attacks from the exterior about the things that we are unsure of. Our insecurities are screaming louder than anything else, because you cannot see if anything that is not aligned with you is there. Now, what I mean by this, because it may sound a bit strange, is that when you have solved a limiting belief, a fear, an issue in your interior, once you get that particular remark or that problem coming from the outside to you, you will not see it anymore. Why? Because you have already dealt with it. You have already learned your lessons, and it's about time that you start to evaluate, okay, I want to grow. I want my business. I want my team to flourish. What do I need to do? Ask yourself this. And yes, get a pen and a piece of paper as always and write this down. What do you need to do in order to grow professionally, to grow your business? Once you understand that that thing that you wrote down there is your path, you need to think if there is anything holding you back. That thing, that item, that concept, that limiting belief or fear or negative emotion that is holding you back is preventing you from growing, and it's time to leave it aside. In order to accept change, you need to conquer your fear of the unknown. How do you do that? Once again, you need to go and work on your self esteem. Build a very strong interior, and no matter what happens on the outside, you will be completely prepared and fulfilled to work with it all, no matter what happens. And as you get to write down also the things that you are most afraid of regarding the change that you need to make in order to grow. Change is always beneficial, my fearless friends. Change is always for the better, because in order to grow, in order to evolve, in order to perform better, you need to do things in a different way. And this is amazing because change happens all around us. There is nothing that does not have change in it. Change is the only constant in the universe. It does sound funny at first, but think about it. We have seasons, we have cycles, we have time that is constantly changing us, that is maturing us, both in our mindset and in our bodies. And in order to deal with it in a very smooth way, in order to create the best existence, despite change, you do not need to resist it. This is the biggest mistakes that this is one of the biggest mistakes that we most of the times do, but it's not something that we are aware of. We resist change because it's not in our DNA. Although we need change to grow and to evolve, our mind, our subconscious mind does not support it. It only wants you to be safe. It is talking to you like a very worried mother, giving you a very clear alternative to not do anything new, anything that may potentially be dangerous and that can harm your existence. Therefore, my fearless friends, know that if you have resistance, when you feel fear, there is nothing wrong with you, nothing wrong with your mind. You only need to start training your mind properly. How do you do this? Get aware of it all by writing things down. It is vital to get to the very bottom of your fears, of anything that is holding you back from growing, from evolving. Once you write things down, you get a completely new perspective and you get to be more rational, thus looking for solutions. Let me know how this goes for you. I want you to tell me how amazing are you feeling after you are conquering your fear of the unknown when it comes to doing any changes in your professional life. And as you see yourself growing, as you see your business growing, how amazing it is to know that there are no limits to what you can do with your mind as long as you get to be rational in business 100% by writing things down. Do let me know how this goes for you, and make sure you check my website roxanapope.com for an amazing 7-step guide to permanently conquer your fears, a wonderful exercise showing you how to take your mind from being unclear, fearful, and untrained for success to the complete opposite and have the most empowering friend next to you, which is your mind. Yes, your mind can become your strongest ally as soon as you start to train it properly. I hope you have an awesome weekend ahead. I will see you tomorrow with another great live topic.